Oh, yeah, no, I just didn't listen.
Oh,
no, I was the chef.
I got you.
Right.
You could do no wrong?
It was my first chef job.
Were you grabbing
dude.
shit out of the walk-in on the weekends, taking it home and cooking it?
No, I didn't do that.
That sucks.
That would have been so
in Birmingham,
righteous.
Like
Jeez.
in college, I
Kobe
worked for this
Burgers.
guy, and he at this Italian restaurant, and he was the chef and proprietor of it. And he would have me. We were always closed on Sundays and Mondays, and he would have me over to his house on Sundays, and we would just go to the restaurant, grab a couple bottles of wine, pull out some steaks, and take them over to his house.
Okay, so I've heard of restaurants, like the key thing that way to lose money, like one of the top 5 reasons is, like food theft. Like employees taking food home, throwing 3 extra cheese sticks in when you're frying 5 or 6. But that takes it to a whole new butt fucking level.
Yeah.
You're talking about going into the restaurant on closed days and taking bottles of wine. That is a pro move.
But if you're the owner, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
That's grand fucking larceny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, shout out to that Italian restaurant in Birmingham.
Yeah,
probably
Bernard.
still going.
I know you're the owner, but really the business is the owner. So you're stealing from the business.
I gave 0 fucks.
We spend our
you're out of
business
it.
money on like cocktails. So hopefully we're not stealing from the
True.
business.
But the markup's so high on a goddamn glass pour of wine. Come on. We weren't stealing like Barolos and,
A nice 2013. Those things are popping right now. Shout out to our friends at Joy Wine and Spirits. You can get some fire booze.
Heard we're getting so many shout outs.
Hi, Carolyn.
Yeah. And Nader.
So I sold wine for a while, and I used to sell to Carolyn Joy.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice. We did some promo work with them for their Chili Fest that they do in the butt fucking summer or early days of September. I was so hungover.
Yeah, I forgot what we got into the night before.
Yeah.
Anyways,
all right. So back to this podcast.
You drove a collective burger into the ground.
Yeah, pretty much.
I like that you admit that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we had a
awareness
fire
is
that
really
broke
key in
down.
this podcast.
So we started a fire in the building. So
to get insurance?
No. So
classic Goodfellas.
like I was
Classic
there.
Chinese buffet in Dothan, Alabama.
I was there morning, noon, and night.
Tiki bar thing.
I fucking lived there. It was my restaurant, and my sous chef, who was also like one of the biggest weed dealers in Colorado. He drove a Range Rover. He lived in Cherry Creek, but he needed a job for,
tax purposes.
the man. And he used to bring Barolos and shit to work, and we'd drink while we were fucking cooking. And he was like, "You got to get out of here, dude. Go home and take a nap." So I went home, took a nap.
You left your restaurant with the weed dealer.
Yeah.
Who has been drinking with you all day and convinced you to go home and take a nap.
Right,
I can't see how
we went
this
to
goes
dinner
wrong.
Service, he was like, "Get the fuck out of here, dude. We got it." And I get a phone call about 2 hours later, and they were like, "We started a fire." And I'm like, hilarious. Hung up. Called me back. Lance called me back, and he was like, "No, dude. They started a fucking fire. The Ansel system went off. We're closed." And I'm like, great. So we cleaned up the mess a couple days, and then the fire department cleared us, and yeah. First restaurant.
I mean, I guess it could be worse. You could have burned it to the ground and got,
Could have burned Cherry Creek to the ground.
That wouldn't have been bad.
No.
Yeah, I was going to say the only thing there is like talent. There's a lot of talent in Cherry Creek. That's about it.
I think there's more talent down here.
Yeah.
There's attainable talent down here.
Yeah, I mean, it's more divorcee, Chardonnay, Xanax crew up in Cherry Creek. A lot of surgery. Shout out to you girls. I love all women, all sizes. Don't be shy. Holla at your boy. Slide into my DMs. But yeah, downtown.
Your name's Kip. I feel like you don't have any problem getting play at all. As soon as you
then
say
you
your
would be
name's Kip.
mistaken, sir. But anyway, we'll get back to it. Yeah, downtown is nice. The neighborhood it's lively. As you can see, it's happy
Adam
hours.
Vero, the executive chef of Hearth Dram, is
you want
walking
to come
over
join us,
here.
Adam?
Do you want to come and say hi, Adam?
Yeah, come on. Come step in. You want to come sit with us?
Sure, yeah.
So yeah, we were just sitting here kind of navigating life. You can join me on the public mic. It's great.
Adam Vero.
Adam Vera.
Leave
Chef
that zero. Get with
of
Adam
Hearth
Vero.
Dram. Oh, there you go. So we have had a couple cocktails. Don't worry, Zane will let you know if you need to speak up. This is Zane. You met him earlier. This is Chris, our co-host.
How's it going, bud?
And our food extraordinaire.
Awesome.
So he knows everything there is to know about it. But we have a couple questions we want to ask you a little bit today.
Yeah, buddy. What's up?
So how you doing?
How am I? I'm pretty good.
All right. So we start every episode, and you may listen, but I've met Adam a couple times. We've met at the Polo event.
Yep, Polo Club Classic, I think.
Yeah.
A couple years in a row now.
Yeah, and then this past, I guess when we were there couple weeks ago, that squid octopus ceviche, whatever it was, and the shooters, it still plays in the memory. So you're obviously doing great things. You're coming up with creative meals. And that just so happens to be what we were talking about. So we want to start with, are you a transplant or a native there first?
I'm a transplant from New York originally, upstate, not the city.
Okay. All right. And then when did you come to Colorado?
2010, so it's been about 9 years now.
I think that's your marker as well, huh?
That is January 7th of 2010.
Yeah, it was a little later, like Thanksgiving time.
So you're going to get your chip next year.
Yep.
There you go. We love a good chip. And soon enough, you'll get a Subaru, and then,
Oh, I have a Jeep, so it's about the same. So
at your 20-year mark, you get to make out with me.
Ooh, I have to wait that long, man?
20 years.
Oh, man.
It'll be
looking forward to it. I'll write it down.
Yeah, he leaves one day before it's 20 years.
19 years, 11 months at a bureau.
Returns right shortly after. So, yeah, Adam, we're here at your y'all's restaurant, Hearth Dram, enjoying some whiskey flights, wine, and some appetizers. How long have you been here? Tell us a little bit about your restaurant.
So I took over Hearth Dram April of last year, so about a year and a couple months now.
Okay.
We do some really awesome stuff. We have a big wood-fired grill, a lot of whiskey, so that's kind of where we like to focus everything around. We really like to try and be working on trying to be the beacon of the community, in our neighborhood especially, trying to get some people in here from the neighborhood and really just be a place where everyone kind of come hang out and be friends and.
I mean, making friends over whiskey and red meat is never a bad way to do it.
It's actually almost the right way to do it, I think. So
I'm a red wine guy, so I'll do that. But y'all also have a full service bar, so I'm
we
fucking
do, yeah.
happy
We
as a
have
clam.
a pretty quality wine list, and obviously a full service bar beyond that as well. So.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the restaurant. So y'all are down here at 18th and Wawana. Y'all, we had just mentioned it's talent rich. A lot of young folks. What made you kind of? I guess how long has this place been in? I think this is my first time to be here after 4 o'clock. So tell us a little bit about the restaurant in regards to how long y'all been here. How long you been here?
So the restaurant's been here for a little over 2 years. I've been here for a little over a year. So most of the time, it's been really great. I mean, I really love the food. They pretty much let us do whatever we want when it comes to the food, which is a lot of fun for us. Change the menu often, seasonally. We like to try and keep it as local and seasonal as possible.
What's popping on the summer menu for our listeners? This is Slow Foods Week, so we have a lot of friends in town here for the food event. So tell us what's popping. What's the key thing that's going on the summer menu right now?
So we're actually going to roll out our summer menu next week. We're just kind of on the tail end of spring right now. So we're doing, honestly, just get some really nice, beautiful local baby vegetables we're using kind of all over the place. We're going to do a little grilled trout dish with kind of like a baby little ratatouille, like a roasted tomato vinaigrette, some baby squash. Working on a.
Is this a Colorado caught trout? Or
No. It's an ocean trout. It's a little bit larger.
There you go.
We're working on a chicken fried Colorado rabbit dish. Can't tell everyone our secrets. We were talking to Eric about that the other night, actually. Right. But the play on that's going to be kind of rabbit food. So we're going to do like a carrot top pesto, a little bit of charred carrot, and some turnips. So basically rabbits with the food that they'd like to eat as well.
I like it.
We're looking forward to that one.
Chicken fried rabbit is a great way to get me in here.
Yeah.
And then you throw in all that other vegetable shit, and you got Chris in here.
Yeah,
so you
exactly.
got yin and yang. You got
you vegetarian?
No. I just eat healthier than Kip does. So he always
he's kind of portly.
What the fuck? Earlier you were calling me skinny. That's so rude. Yeah, so obviously you've been on Eric's podcast.
Yeah.
There's a So-So episode. This is a great episode. Things of that nature. Throw some wrenches at him. I'm going to defer to the kitchen guys now.
Adam.
Yes.
We met you again at the Pony Up.
Yep.
What's your take on the Pony Up?
I like the Pony Up. I'm a big fan. They have a lot of Fernet. So that's typically where I tend to go when we start drinking.
What's Fernet?
What's Fernet?
Fernet's a really beautiful after-dinner drink that many in our industry really love to.
Oh, is it the thing that
drink.
digests?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't remember words.
I've got Fernet at home, but then there's some clowns out there that just will take shots of it.
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah.
We're those clowns.
I hear you. I get poured shots all the time, like from some of my old buddies.
Guys, Fernet coins at some point.
Oh, that's hard to get, bud.
Yeah.
See, you can make great drinks with Fernet.
Yeah,
which I approve of. Mm-hmm. But I'm not going to be just hey, shot of Fernet.
Yeah.
You're doing Jägerbomb or something.
Okay, so you mentioned Pony Up, and we don't want to single out a restaurant, but since you're in the industry, you kind of know folks around the area. Why don't we throw some? We have a regular segment called Stoned Appetit, brought to you by Live Well and by the Fillmore Denver. Shout out to our friends at Live Nation. We love y'all. We're going to ask you, and then we're going to ask Eric as well. Chris, I'll let you do one of them. I'll do the other. We'll start with Adam. Favorite happy hour spot? Let's pretend like you got a day off. Water main busted. Where are you having cocktails at 3 or 4?
Yeah, it's a really hard one actually because I rarely get to enjoy the happy hour.
Well, then this one may not apply as well.
Yeah, I don't think that one's a tough one for me because, like I said, I almost never get to a happy hour.
You'd be in this kitchen. So
yeah,
Hearth
usually
Dram,
here.
right?
Hearth Dram's the best place for happy hour in Denver.
Dreams come true. Where are you going?
Yeah. I've gone to Garden Grace quite a few times for happy hour. I also spent many years in that kitchen as well, but I always enjoy going over there. Usually there's fun stuff going on, some good stuff to drink. Great happy hour. It's usually a good place to go see. Yeah.
It's known well for. They have a nice little seafood steak blend over there on their menu. Yep. I like when you can juggle those things. And I saw y'all have some nice steaks on y'all's menu as well.
We do.
I'm gonna fuck with one of theirs after this. But it's not a bad call. Chris, I'll defer to you. Ask the next one.
Yeah. So kind of let's go. We'll just date back maybe. All right. First of all, best meal you've had in the past 6 months.
Can't say your own kitchen.
I'd say Marin.
Okay.
Been there a couple of times. Everything I've been there has been pretty awesome. I've never really had like a dish there. Everything's been pretty on point.
Nice.
That place is solid.
Consistent. All their stuff's really delicious. So.
What about you, Eric?
Spatino.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's a great little date spot for those that don't know.
Yeah.
Nestled up in the Highlands, 29th, just short of Clay.
Yeah.
Fire. It's right next to Park Burger.
Yep. Spatino killed it. And it was one of those places too where, like, I hate to say this, like, they didn't know who I was, but somebody in their kitchen all of a sudden like spotted, and they were like Chef or Death, like behind the line, and I was like kind of waved at him. We were like right in front of like the line, and it's a closet that these guys cook in. And they put
like
out
Cart and Driver is what those two kitchens are about the same size.
Yeah, like
shoeboxes.
Some of these guys just put out some of the most amazing shit. And Spatino was, the drinks were fantastic. They made like an original Fernet.
Yeah, they make it in-house.
They did a in-house limoncello. They did a in-house, I think it was a black walnut. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. But the food was amazing. The chef.
What the fuck's a black walnut? Are we not talking about
like a black walnut Amaro? I'm pretty sure. I've heard.
It's like a drink.
Yeah. It's like a black walnut.
We're asking for the best meal you've had recently.
Well, drinks are a part of it, obviously.
Yeah,
so
I was like, time out. What are we talking about? I wasn't sure.
Austin is their chef, and tiny little girl. She was running the pass. I was like, "Is that Austin?" I was like, I had no idea who this girl was. So I looked her up on Instagram or Facebook or something like that, just to make sure that it was the chef. And their pastas are amazing. Like, it's just either that or I'm fucking old. But
Austin's sausage game's really on point.
Yeah,
you just really admitted to online stalking right here on this podcast.
No, but I had to see.
That's how you meet people now, isn't it?
Somebody recognized me out of the blue, and I was like, "Oh, this is kind of cool."
Yeah.
No, and
that's awesome.
Like, pointed at me and gave me the Shepherd Death mouth. Shepherd Death, and I was like, "Hey." And then all of a sudden, cascading Amaros and limoncellos and all sorts of in-house.
All right, so
you must be cooler than us, because we have not had that luxury. No one's been like, "Oh, those are those slap dicks from No Vacancy."
Wear your new Shepherd Death hat.
Yeah.
Oh, great! So I can't get laid, and now I'm wearing a black hat. That's really going to do me wonders.
We did get a nice sign made for us by Love Madison Park this past week, though.
Not we, motherfucker. I wasn't there. I didn't enjoy the dankness. But yeah, so those are great meals. Chris, I love that you keep. I hope you find a way to insert that into every episode from here on out. Shout out Chef Daniel Hum, Rich, and Kevin, Sarah. But yeah, okay, so we've done. Oh, we didn't get your happy hour take, Eric. What's your happy hour?
I don't know if Kendra's and Helix is doing. Maybe it is a happy